Today we are playing some Space Age. We're playing some Space Age Rocket Rush. There are RCUs in this picture, don't worry about it, we're not going to build any. It's kind of like a speedrun, we're not going to be particularly fast. There are some similarities to the old Wave Defense speedrun. We are playing Space Age, but we are not going to get to see any other planets. We should probably look at the map for the preview, but we're not going to. We're just going to get into the Rocket Rush, where we are on this platform with some coins. We can extend this platform if we wanted to, but it's kind of weird because there's no asteroids. We've got an asteroid collector, but we can't put it anywhere because we are in, it's kind of space, but it's actually not space, and there's no asteroids, so we can't fly this anywhere. But we can buy whatever we want to use for this run with these coins, which aren't going to include any military or space stuff. We don't need that. Let's get some fuel. Let's get a bit of power grid. We got 2 boilers per click, fine. Let's get 6 of these. Can we start with 65 mining drills? I think so. Furnaces we're not going to worry about. Was this all? Yeah, that's kind of everything we want there. And then we want a bunch of inserters. We don't get nearly as much stuff as when we start a wave defense run, but we do get to choose which stuff we want, and it looks like this is going to be enough to get everything basically online. We never want to see the submachine gun again because it's a trash weapon system. And we're going to go down to the planet. We are going to be on Novice. We've got to launch a rocket. The other big difference from wave defense is we don't have a silo. We just have, here's an empty we don't have to build a rocket there, but we do have to build a rocket somewhere. I think we're going to go and get these rocks to start. We did buy some solid fuel, so we don't need this coal for the power grid, but we do want, a bunch of boxes, all of these furnaces. Which direction are we building? I think we build the power grid across here and the base across here, I think is what we're going to do. Okay, so grab these, get all of this stuff out of the way. Yeah, so similar to wave defense, we've got to start by building a little base to build the base, and then work towards getting ourselves the things we need for. How many did we spread this out? Well, 6 there. We eventually have to get around to building ourselves a rocket silo. The other major difference with the wave defense is there is no initial perimeter. We just have to deal with all of the defensive situation ourselves. Pollution is on. That's going to be a little bit of a problem. We've got a lot more copper. We don't actually need that copper. That's kind of a trap. We are going to need some, but not a lot, because the other big difference with Space Age is we don't need 750 of each rocket part anymore. We only need 50, because that's how those costs changed in. That one's probably not any good. Yeah, that's how those costs changed in the new game mode, with Space Age turning up and doing a bunch of platform stuff. Can we just start here? I think we probably can. And we still have, we've got a bit of. Let's put one there and one here, and then we can go through like so, or something. Actually, we should probably go the other way. Whatever. We'll worry about that later. Let's do this. Let's have a copy of all of this here. Let's get the things that will eventually be the coal feed in here as well. Yeah, things that are generally bad and slow because the mechanics are not around. That's fine. Don't we have some of this stuff? We do. We should go and get some coal next. I think we just do that now. I think we just take this belt, which is going to be roughly this pattern, and also remember that we're going to need some power, but I think we're going to have another belt of iron smelting there, maybe? Do I still have... I do still have this in the paste buffer. That is helpful. That one's probably pretty bad. Okay, Are there any other rocks we want? We do want to find oil, and we also want to find any nests that we need to kill so they don't attack us. Things that would be good to look at the preview for, but we did not. Oh well. Do I want to grab... I think I'm actually going to grab this copper while we are here. Because we're going to need that as well soon. Do we actually have the belt for this? I don't know if we have the belt to get the rest of this built yet, so maybe not. Anyway, give me all of this stuff, because we still need another 3 copies of this here to get us up to 24, yeah. So let's get the rest of this first infrastructure lane of iron built. And we did... Yeah, we've got an extra solar panel for some reason. It's probably something to do with how Space Age has changed armor and... Which way are we going? I think we're putting the copper down here, so let's go... That's all of the assemblers we started with. We didn't get assembler 2s or assembler 3s or substations or electric furnaces or any of that other kind of weird wave defense stuff. But yeah, we've got an extra solar panel for something. I've tried selling it. That doesn't do anything, which is probably better. Something like that, and now we should have basic iron infrastructure online. I do also want a quick cheeky steel somewhere, like basically here. Or do I still have the fuel for this? Okay, we can use some wood fuel. And now we have our iron online. The first of our iron. Let's get... Yeah, whatever. We're going to need more inserters and more assemblers and things like that. I did want to get another lane of iron here and then the copper here. And we've kind of got space for all of this, so it's fine. Using up all the undergrounds, of which we don't have all that many. Never mind. Prioritize whatever we've got here into that smelter line, and then we are going to run out of belt. But that's okay, because we're probably also going to run out of power grid. Give me all of this stuff. Give me all of this stuff as well. There's some coal on the belt from when we distributed things badly. I probably also want a car. Do we have... Yeah, give me a bunch more of these things, and then also I reckon probably just handcraft some belt, because we do need a pile of belt. I only wanted to do 4 there for each of those, but we've done more than that. And then we run out of belt. But that's fine, we've got most of the... Oh, we've run out of power poles as well. That is a thing that we're going to have to also kind of worry about. Yeah, we're just handcrafting a bunch of stuff, that's mostly fine. Give me these things. I think we should go and extend the power grid first. We need... So at least some of this is running. Yeah, get the rest of those online. Get some of this stuff running. We do want to be able to have... oh yeah, everything is sad because the power grid is about to die. That's fine. We did not bring any fuel with us, which is a little bit of a concern. We have the stuff to be doing this, and then we need something else to put in. Okay, fine. Trees are previously helping us absorb this pollution and are now going to help us make this pollution. Cool, great. Yeah, then we need... Yes, cancel all these things that are making gears for us. We don't want those at all. And then we also need... We haven't set up any stone mining, which we're going to need for stone for concrete. But we're also going to need for more furnaces. Things that continue to feel a little bit bad. Do we have any more rocks over here? Kind of. Let's go and get these rocks. Sure. Oh, we wanted... The thing we did want was a couple of burner mining drills. because we want to be able to put the rest of... Yeah, now we've run out of these solid fuels and we've just got the hand-fed wood, which is things that are a shame. Oh well. This first plan was never going to be particularly good. Okay, can we at least get enough of this copper in to get some first chips automation going? Because that's the thing we are also kind of worried about running out of. I thought I requested some handcrafting of long-handed inserters, and we did not. And this doesn't look like it's going to be enough insertion throughput, but the thing is we've also got all of the techs unlocked for free. That's why we're not having to do any research here. And yeah, let's get another one of these over here. And is also why we've got all of the insertion capacity bonus on this thing, and these inserters are in fact enough for everything we're trying to do here, which is nice. Can we get a couple more of these? Okay, so we've still got... yeah, fine. Okay. We need to get those things fuel. We need to get fuel into the power plant, which still might crash. That is still definitely a thing that could happen. Okay, we've got 150 bits of belt. Is that enough to get... Maybe? Okay, everyone is sad. We can make everyone less sad. That's fine. And then we can turn this into an actual power grid. Like so. Do we have all of these parts? We do have all of these parts. We've got a couple more parts. At some point we probably want to swing back with that stuff too, but it doesn't really matter yet as long as we get the coal in here. We're just going to tax this coal a bit because we also want the steel to still be running. Do you guys have stuff? Because I should probably also have guns. We don't have any guns yet. Is that what we wanted? I think we actually probably wanted, before the guns, we probably wanted... Yeah, a couple of these guys going and then get these guns so that we can upgrade all of this stuff. And then I think this is going to be maybe as large a base as we need because we only need to make 50 of each rocket part. Yeah, that is what I wanted. So we do that. We still need... Okay, yeah, we need a couple more of these things. No big deal, whatever. We should probably also extend... Yeah, we're going to... Oh, I wanted a car as well, didn't I? We haven't really thought about more plans. You guys get all of that done. Because we did want to extend... Oh, we don't have any stone mining yet either. But if we can get this up to... full belts, for which we don't have the furnaces, we don't have the inserters, and we also don't have the mining drills down. So give me a bunch of stuff. And okay, we've actually been kind of working on mining drills, which is good. Yeah, we now just need... We need the stone mining anyway because we want to be able to do concrete stuff later. Actually, can we have... a couple more of these, because what I'd really like are some engines to be able to work towards a car, for which we can have some amount of this stuff. It's fine. We've got a lot of pipes. That's going to be more than we need. I think maybe we pivot these to bullets. We have the red ammo that we started with, and then I think we also use this splitter to say make sure we make all the chips we can, but then we probably have some leftovers that can get in here. These guys are going to take close to... Oh, maybe we should also limit these boxes at this point. The green chips can just buffer. It's fine. Can we please have... We never gave you enough pipes? Maybe we Z'd those in instead of just feeding a bunch of stuff in. Okay. Let's also extend the steel at this point. Because we are going to need more steel for a silo and stuff like that. And then, yeah, we just wanted that car, didn't we? Yeah, let's... Oh, did we actually ever... We made one gun turret. that is not a number of gun turrets that's going to make us happy. Especially as we have not done any real security work here at all. That's pretty gross, whatever. This also does not need to be particularly accurate. We're just going to do that. It's fine. And then this one can just get in here. So we have gone up to... That's going to be enough because we have mining productivity. This will actually be enough miners down here as well, as soon as we get the mining drills in place, which we could probably actually handcraft. Okay, more poles. We need more... Oh, we need the stone as well. Cool, cool. Why? Yeah, continued UPS issues. Okay, mining drills. Continue with mining drills. Give me a car. We need iron plate to get a car. There you go. Yeah, then we just need more stuff. Okay, and then we can actually get some pumps here as well, which is probably a thing this category will usually avoid, except that we have no idea where the where the oil is at this point. I wanted the car on the hotbar. There we go. What was... Oh yeah, we need the petrochem stuff. We needed to be not handcrafting. All that nonsense. Okay. Coal miners was the thing I was trying to remember that we needed, because we've also still only got this coal mining. So let's slap all of this in here. How much is this? 37. Okay. That's a lot more coal than we need, probably. Oh, splitters was the thing I was trying to remember that I needed. Prioritize this one way. Because we do have, yeah, we have more coal than we need. We did need, oh, we needed furnaces, didn't we? Okay. You make me furnaces. You get power down there, you get power over here. Can we have some more power poles? Can we start making underground pipes as well? Because that's probably going to be important. And then... yeah, let's start cooking bricks. Because we are going to need bricks for our petrochem, and also bricks for concrete later. What are we doing with, I think, this belt? Smart belt, thank you. All of that. There's still a piece of belt that's going the wrong way, which is now fixed. That took a while to fix. Okay. So we don't have the mining drills for that, whatever. I made 2 cars, and then we dropped one. Is one of the cars still over here somewhere? There we go. Okay. So we've got some bricks, we should get the rest of the furnaces that we just put down there. We should get more gun turrets, for which we need more iron. For which we have all of these furnaces now. We don't have all of the furnaces we need for 8, that's probably enough. Yeah, we need more furnaces for the other power grid that we wanted. Did we build? Oh, the thing I said we wanted was... yeah, okay. So now I think we have to pivot into figuring out how and where some petrochem will happen, which means we need to figure out where the oil is, which is a thing we don't actually know. Could be a little bit of an issue. Yeah, okay, so we're getting more of those guys down. We do need another... oh yeah, those were the same furnaces we didn't have, and we've also not boosted the steel at all. Things that are disappointing. Okay, here are some rocks. And here are some rocks. Which means we can now get more of these furnaces going. Actually, let's make sure that we get the boilers that we need. And let's hope that we stumble across some oil. So we need oil for... oh, these, this is... I can't tell whether that is an attack group I can't tell whether that's an attack group or an expansion. It actually felt like an expansion. Because I don't think we are polluting this... Oh, we are polluting this far. Both of these can need to disappear. The oil is actually super close and nice, but I don't know that we have... Yeah, let's keep doing that. These guys are going to have to disappear. Oh, wait. The bullets we wanted are in the car. We do have a rocket launcher, but we need to put in slightly more rockets than we would usually because Rocket Rush starts us at big biters, but also Space Age adds nest hit points to late game stuff. So we've got to, yeah, to do all of that. It's probably fine. Where are these other... This is quite a large base. Probably we have the ammunition for this. I'm not worried about the rockets. We definitely have enough rockets. I'm wondering about whether or not we have enough bullets to deal with all of the biters. And it looks like we need another rocket on each of these, and we're fine. Did we make... not that. Yeah. Controls we're going to unbind if we actually want to take speedrun seriously. I wanted to go back to the base to make sure that we were buffering copper, and then also pick up more iron to craft more underground pipes. And this steel that should have been running but is actually not been running this whole time feels pretty bad. Yeah, give me all of this iron. We're going to need this. We did limit these. Give me all of this stuff. Give me more underground pipes. Give me more assemblers. What was I going here for? I was going here for coal. We wanted a whole pile of coal so that we could also, yeah, build that little bit of power plant. That's going to be helpful. This is finished off. We should now be buffering some amount of copper as copper, which we can use for red chips and LDS later. And yeah, now we've got all of that steel running, and here is a point where I want these pipes on a belt. We did make pumps, didn't we? We did make a couple of pumps. That is always one of the issues with not really knowing how far apart all of the oil and that kind of stuff is. Let's go this way, because we might also want to check whether there are any other biter nests around. And the answer looks to be maybe not, but we could still get attacked in any other direction and not really notice in a way that would be a little bit unfortunate. Oh well. Okay, pump jacks. We made 6 pump jacks. We don't actually need a lot of this stuff in this category, like not at all. Because not only do we not need speed modules for the RCUs, we actually only need 50 of each rocket part. Okay, so we've got the oil coming out. That's nice. How far do we want to take this? I reckon to maybe here. Let's not get stuck in the other forest. Did we... I don't remember whether we put refineries in the handcrafting queue. Okay, bots can just go and do that. 7 refineries. 7 refineries is going to be fine. Sure. And then let's get this far and throw a pump in because Space Age fluid mechanics. And then where are we going? Where are we going to build the petrochem? Let's actually just like build it right here because the yeah, let's get stuck on that. Let's grab all these things again. Because the coal is right here, which means we can also just go, hey, here's some plastic. We're going to need water through here as well, which is going to be a little bit of a thing. Maybe that's just a thing we deal with later. Let's just... do we even need enough stuff to justify doing this with advanced cracking? Or with advanced petrochem? Who knows? Okay, I don't like how those are placed, so we can put them there instead. So that's all going to connect up, and then this is not going to run because we haven't got the water yet. So let's change this to the simpler recipe and not worry about it. Have we got enough pipes and things like that? Yes. Let's have... Here's the correct line for this, I think. These guys going to make plastic. Yes, and then this is also why we queued more inserters, because we're going to need a bunch of this stuff. But not actually that much. I don't really... Let's do that many, which is still more than one belt of plastic. Let's make sure it's connected by power. Let's make sure it's connected by gas. We didn't actually connect it from power. Do we have tanks? We don't have tanks. We need long-handled inserters. Do you guys still have stuff that I can use? Yeah, get some tanks. We are going to need a pile of inserters now, aren't we? Oh yeah, because we set up a little handcrafting thing for inserters and then took it away. Oh well. Where are we going to... Because we can do a kind of unpacking thing here. We're going to have more green chips than we need, probably. And the main thing we care about are blue chips, for which we will need a lot of green chips. So let's do a thing like this. And then it looks like the plastic we can kind of not care, and just run it in through here. And go, hey, here's a belt with some of the stuff we need, and then the rest of the stuff we need. Let's unpack this copper buffer to here. Build some coils for the red chips that we want. Whatever. Oh yeah, then we kind of realized that we needed more inserters, didn't we? Let's just deal with that quickly. Nope. That's what I wanted to do. Okay. So we've got a belt of green chips. Are we going to need some more of things? Whatever. Okay. How many red chips do we want? I don't know. Let's not worry about that yet. Let's just like smash a bunch of things in and worry about exactly how many later. We're going to use these upgraded assemblers. We're going to change the recipe to not look up in the Factoriopedia thing. Change this recipe to red chips. And then I'm realizing at this point that we really did need to get the water over there, because what we actually wanted was blue chips, for which we need sulfur, for which we need the water. So the fact that we have green and red chips here is really nice, but not really what we want. Actually, let's I think we can smash in a bunch of blue chips here. We're going to need pipes for the sulfuric acid in front of this, but the thing that also just struck me was I think we are going to want speed modules and stuff for beacons, so let's just do that, and then wonder about how much steel we've got, which is probably fine. Ammunition is looking probably fine. Get all these coils out of my inventory. Do we still need inserters? I think we're probably going to need some inserters. 10 green chips are what I need to be able to make more of them, and then also plate. So cool. Then actually we might need a bunch more pipe if we are going to be connecting the water in. And there's no other like little lakes around here, are there? No. So the two bases we pushed, we are no longer polluting. Let's also just do a quick little trip to check whether there are other bases that we also need to be not polluting. And the way we are going to not pollute these bases is to destroy them. Run over here. Is 4. 4 is the correct number of... Yeah, we got a car. We can just hit this guy. 4 is the correct number of rockets to destroy a nest at the Rocket Rush entry level evolution, apparently. I think if there were any nests super close here, they probably would have swung in and wrecked us already. There we go. Okay. So, do we have... We've got 2. Let's get... Yeah, this is not a very big attack route. We've been... Actually, let's just leave all of these bullets here, because we can just go to the yellow bullets, which with all of the infinite damage upgrades that we start the scenario with, will actually be enough, so that's nice. Yeah, let's get these blue chips running. How we... I did not realize that we'd made getting the water through there quite so much of a pain. We can go through here, yeah? Yeah, it's fine. How much? Yeah, we're not using too much grid. Okay, these guys are all going to be in the way. You know what I think we should also do? I think we should grab a bunch of the stuff that we're not really using because the plan is not particularly good, but grab a bunch of this and start crafting beacons as well. I think that's going to be pretty important. How many? We have 9 more chem plants. Did we... I was about to ask whether or not we put the tanks in for the rest of this water, except that we, yeah, for the other kinds of oil that would otherwise block up the gas processing. And the answer is definitely no, because we didn't even set it to the advanced recipe. So we've got some speed modules sitting around that want to be... Actually, you know what we should do? We should make sure these guys are fueled, keep this going, change these to blue chips already, give these some kind of output buffer. We're just going to assume that the gun turrets we left in the other place are going to do everything they need to, and then we're going to take this pipe as well. Is this one here is gas. Yeah, we're going to worry about changing that recipe later. We kind of want to get this acid running first. Sulfuric acid, I have some amount of iron. We're going to need to come back with more, whatever. It's fine. This is water. We can use space age tricks to flip these buildings around. Where is power? Something like that. Nope. Okay, so we've got some amount of acid, which is close enough to being lined up by that thing. So now we have some amount of blue chips. We have way more red chips than we need. So let's just keep making beacons, because why not? We've got a ton of speed modules. Oh, that's what's next. We need to change... Yeah, we did make some tanks. We did make some tanks. Let's change this over to the advanced processing. Plastic is good. Okay, that's mostly in the same spot. We're going to presume that's defended. We're just going to go on and build some more things. I think if we take a line of this plastic down here... we can run out of undergrounds, which is cool because we've just got more iron sitting around the place, right? There's the thing we can just have. Or maybe we should have done some... I'm wondering if we should have... Oh yes, what are we doing? No, don't do that. Grab... Oh, yeah, grab these inserters. Because I wanted to just hack in some LDS here, because we've got an empty... How many green chips do we have? We probably have enough green chips, which I think means we're going to cut off some of this green chip processing, because we need the copper for the other things. In particular, we need to start making some low-density structure somewhere, like maybe here. Why not? I see not many downsides. Is that too much steel to be hand-feeding? Maybe. Am I going to worry about it? No. So also just like put that on a belt and bring that back over to wherever we were doing something with the blue chips, right? You guys can just combine... yeah, a belt buffer will be sufficient for these purposes, probably. Okay, we've got a bunch of blue chips running. All these guys are running. We've got some LDS. Let's get some rocket fuel, and then we can think about silo things like concrete and electric engines and stuff like that. Here we can do a thing. Probably we should have done electric engines first, because it's striking me now that electric engines, we only need 50 of each of these rocket parts, and the normal speedrun thing to do is to get all this stuff going first, because we needed, yeah, when normal speedrunning thing means we need, like, 50 of each of these things. Well, yes, 700 of each of these things. We now only need 50 of each of these things, and what we really need is a silo which needs 200. We don't have quite enough pipes for this, but whatever. Yeah, so I think we're going to leave some space. We're going to do engines here. We're going to do electric engines here. We're going to have a pipe for this lubricant. Okay, let's do all of that. We did that very badly, never mind. And yeah, we're going to leave space for some beacon stuff in here, because these guys might be kind of slow. We want half a stack of steel, half a stack of gears, and a whole stack of pipes, which we don't have. And then these guys are going to want half a stack of chips each. And then I think, because we are concerned about this taking a while, 30 speed modules is more than I necessarily thought we would need. And now I'm changing my mind and thinking, actually, this might be a good number of speed modules. Because we can have all of that beaconed. We need more pipes for these guys as well. Give me the pipes. Okay, so that's going to now run, and we've got all of our parts being made. We've got... yeah, how are we doing on beacon steel? Because that also was a thing we made. Okay, we're actually fine on beacon steel. Let's get these green chips back into the blue chip process. We need concrete as kind of the last thing. Or at least the last thing that we still need to build. We need more stone, but we should have stone somewhere. Where somewhere means over here. Okay, give me this stuff. Yeah, that's enough of that. Give me this back. I don't think we were short of the number of assemblers we would need to be doing this, but whatever. Okay, here's a place where we're just going to drop some concrete in. 9, 10. I think I counted that to 10. Yeah, sure. Okay. It looks like... I was about to say it looks like we might be going to space, and then it occurred to me that we still have not actually defended kind of anywhere in the south, so we might actually accidentally be wrecking ourselves at this point, but whatever. Okay, I want more iron ore for that process so that I don't have to worry about how well we balanced it. And then I think with all of that stuff running, I think we actually go and do a bit more defense, he said. So let's make sure we've got a couple more gun turrets. This is not the way to get through there, so never mind. There we go. So we've now probably making enough concrete. How far is that cloud going in? Okay. We're just going to wander over here just to get visibility on the rest of our cloud, because it is going into the fog of war a bit. And were there a nest that was going to be over here that would turn up and destroy the concrete, that would be a little bit of a shame. I think that one is... those nests I believe to be too far away for me to be worried about. Yes, they are in fact too far away for me to be worried about. So... do I have... I have some... yeah, I have enough beacons. Probably. We don't have... rod mods. Those guys... these guys are... oh, these guys are an expansion party. Yeah, they... the one that had turned into a worm was a sign that they were an expansion party and not really a gathering attack party, but also whatever, they can go away. These guys are also going to be pretty angry at me, but whatever. Yeah, we just need to get in a little further to get that one. But you guys, I don't really feel like waiting for you, so we are going to go down here, fire the rockets at that base. You guys can run at me while I set up the car that I want. And are we... Those were not the guys. They were going to attack the power plant if they were going to attack anything, and they haven't. Which means that the nests that were attacking the copper were attacking from somewhere else. But I don't actually feel like dealing with them right now. What we're going to do instead is defense. We're going to pretend that... we're going to presume that that's enough defense there. Yeah, when the silo comes online, we might be in trouble with the power grid, but we're also not going to bother about that either. Okay, we're going to presume that that is enough defense and not worry about it, because the concrete is probably done. The LDS is also probably done. We have massively... Oh, that could be the issue we have. Not so concerned about these blue chips because we've got a ton of them. I'm concerned about all of the steel not doing silo steel things. Okay, we're fine. We can even have... We're going to get a couple more beacons because we can. Yeah, we're not going to be handcrafting these green chips. That's silly. Okay, a silo needs pipes. A silo needs construction, which I think we can drop here. How are we going? We are... Oh, we're done. All of these guys are done, which is pretty fantastic. Oh, I wanted to... Yeah. Do we have everything we want? We don't have the concrete, we don't have the blue chips. Concrete is here, and now we have the concrete. Oh, did we ever... I don't think we're going to be blocked on that. Okay. Get all the sky. 20 more blue chips, of which we have a ton, so it's probably fine. Okay, and then let's set up the beacons we will need both for a silo and also to make that crafting happen faster. Is this a good layout for a silo? Whatever. And then these guys can... Running out of belt there is kind of funny. Sounds like this is done. It is. Give me this back. Where can we... Where did the silo go? Here. We didn't... I think we probably have... Oh, we need some fish. Being space age, there are only a certain number of things that we can launch into space, one of them being fish. I think we have enough parts... I think we have enough of all of the rocket parts that we don't actually need to worry about putting prod mods in the silo, especially as we only need 50 parts. The grid is holding up. The green chips are irrelevant. This guy is speed boosted. We are nearly there. We've got some fish which we can just launch to orbit. We don't have to build a platform or anything. Yeah, we have... Okay, we don't need to construct anymore, which means we don't need any of these things. I just saw the grid blink a bit, so we're just going to shut everything off, and we're going to deliver these fish to orbit. And we're going to space. We're going to space pretty fast. It's kind of fine. It was kind of a peaceful map. I think that's probably about as peaceful as we would want a map to be. If we looked at the preview and figured out where the oil was, that would be a better way to get things done. But as it is, 41 minutes 53. That is significantly faster than wave defense and not even well organized. And then I think we could also... Like, there aren't controls to do this in the Rocket Rush menu or shop, but this is a nice little speed run that could also work if we started on any other planets as well, and then we would be able to do spoilage things, we'd be able to do recycling things on Fulgora. Vulcanus might not be that interesting. I don't know if Aquila works at all, because I think you have to import all the stuff there. But yeah, we massively overbuilt all of the parts we needed. We've got, yeah, enough stuff for another rocket. Because the first tier of, where is this thing, rocket part productivity. The first tier of rocket part productivity doesn't count as an infinite science, so even without productivity modules, we have 10% productivity on our silo, and if we put 4 prod mod 1s in this, I think we'd be at what, 26% productivity, which means we'd only need 40 rocket parts. So were this well organized, we don't actually need much stuff at all. Like, building the silo is the main challenge. So I think, yeah, probably, I mean, the concrete is still pretty fast in, is it? It might be the electric engines and the steel that are the things that are the main bottlenecks for this kind of run, at least on Novice. Other surfaces might have more interesting consequences. Anyway, that's Rocket Rush. We went to space. We went to space really pretty fast. Maybe we can do this on other planets as well if we get another little control in the menu. Oh well, oh, we actually can't. Yeah, no, we need the fish, and we launched all the fish. Oh well, went to space. Built like 3 rockets of stuff. Oh well, yeah, misattributed. Never mind.